Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer and welcome to Best Kept Plans. Today's video is going to be a monthly budget recap for May 2026 in my Budget by Paycheck workbook from the Budget Mom. If you're interested in seeing that, please stick around. Here we are in my May 2026 monthly spread. As you can see, everything is checked off as all of my bills have been paid. I did decorate this month with Star Wars washi tape from the Coffee Monsters Co. I absolutely love it. It's perfect for May the 4th. And we're going to cut forward to talk about the closeout pages in my Budget by Paycheck workbook, starting with the debt payment plan. I only have one source of debt currently, and that is my Nelnet student loan. At the end of May, my balance was $11,662.88. My interest rate is just over 5%. And right now, my loans are on hold because I have federal student loans, but I have been paying $400 a month for quite a while now. So I always list my minimum payment as $400, even though technically I don't have one right now. The only additional debt payment that was made in the month of May was from my employer. They pay $333.33 every month towards my student loans. That adds up to being about $4,000 a year. And they do that, or are going to do that, for 5 full years for a total of $20,000, which is really, really exciting. That means for the month of May, total debt payments were $733.33. Last month, my debt balance was a little over $12,300. This month, we're at that $11,662.88, which means we made progress of $684.10, or of 1%. In terms of my overall debt progress, the total debt I started with listed here is from June 2022 when I purchased my vehicle. That was my new car plus my student loans at that time, for a total of $70,910.32. We have my current monthly balance listed. My overall debt progress is $59,247.44, or 83.6%, which is very exciting. Next, we have my monthly net worth tracker. I did do this on the last day of May, even though I'm filming this video towards the end of June and it's posting at the end of June. I like to keep my individual assets personal, private for myself, but my total assets do equal $580,906.39. And then my liabilities is my debt, my Nelnet student loan at $11,662.88. If we subtract those liabilities from my assets, we have a net worth of $569,243.51. In the last month, from April to May, my net worth did increase by $26,203.51, or 4.8%. It's been quite volatile this year, I feel, and a lot of that has to do with stock markets and my retirement accounts. That's really where the most fluctuation comes from. And, if they're down because of the start of a new war, or our country economically not looking like it's heading in the right direction, it really makes an impact on this. The last page that we're going to look at is my favorite page, which is the monthly budget category breakdown. I had a starting balance on May 1st of $1,138.39. My earned income, which is from my full-time job, was $6,688.23. Other income was $2,220.99, and I'm trying to remember why that was so high. It might have been because of the trip I went on, and my mom reimbursing me for that. I think that's what it was. Savings used $1,500. Total monthly inflow was $11,547.61. If we break that all down, food food has been a little bit bananas in the last few months. I'm not gonna lie, I've been very surprised that I keep going over my food budget. I am generally not someone who's historically gone anywhere near their max food budget. So, 600 is what I budget. I spent about 661 gas. That's definitely increasing. I do have a hybrid, so I get lucky in that I usually don't spend as much as the average person on gas. But I did spend $89 in the month of May, and I was gone for almost 2 weeks of May. So I wasn't driving, so that's quite a bit. Miscellaneous, that's my cash spending, and I spent 138. Miscellaneous bills is just like a general category that I have for anything I pay for that doesn't fit in any other category. And that was quite high. And again, I think it was because of my vacation. $5,737.86. We have utilities a little over 405. 92 from 400. Housing is my rent, 600. Giving to my church, $20. Debt, we already talked about that. Personal, which is like Netflix, Spotify, those kinds of things, 77.57, so just a couple dollars over. Savings, I definitely did not put as much into savings as I would have wanted to, $1,868. And then I only spent $25 out of one of my sinking funds. I had a June starting balance of $1,191.45, which I have to include so that my budget does zero out. And fortunately, it does. My inflow does match my total, which means we were off by $0 for this budget. Very, very exciting. And yeah, that is it for May 2026. I'm definitely hoping that June is a better month for me when it comes to savings. I really want June and July to be good savings months for me because I'm planning on starting my 2027 sinking funds either in August or September. I haven't definitively decided yet, but I'd like to get a big chunk of cash saved in June and July. That way, when it comes to sinking funds, even though it's saving still, it's already allotted for certain things. It's not going to go towards my house savings. So it's going to diminish what I can put in my house savings, if that makes sense. If you have any questions or comments about the way that I budget, please do not hesitate to put a comment down below. And as always, everyone, please be safe. Bye bye.